The boys are back in town. What is going on? This week on Tips and Tricks, 5 tips for Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice.
We'll chat with mixer partner Atrocity RM.
And we look at some RGB speakers.
All this and more on this week's Tips and Tricks.
What is so funny?
What?
Is that not irrelevant?
The boys are back in town. Oh.
How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going well. How was your vacation?
It was so good.
Yeah?
How was your vacation?
So good.
Yeah, we're back after the B squad of Ricari and Roby.
They did pretty well, though.
Yeah,
they did all
good.
right.
They did good.
You did all right.
You did well. Superman does
I
good.
loved it.
It was
I'll tell you, I loved
He's
every
off camera.
moment.
You can't see him.
You can't. He doesn't look enthused.
He looked like he's about to come over here and beat us down. Anyway, welcome to the #1 show on the entire internet, as rated by my mother, Ethan's mother, and
Coven's
mother. Yeah.
Coven's mom. Yeah.
And
3 moms.
Yeah, Green Skull's mother does not love us.
Not a fan. So 3 out of 4 mothers approve.
Which is good
of
enough,
Tips and Tricks,
honestly.
yeah.
I'm Malik Prince, by the way.
I'm Ethan Rothamel.
And this is the show that helps you get the most out of your gaming experience.
That's right. We'll give you tips and...
It's okay. You're getting back into it.
What show is this again? We'll give you tips on the latest features and tricks on tackling the newest games.
No matter where you play.
This is our 47th episode.
We're almost at 50.
Yeah, 3 away.
Yeah, that's right. Math, you got it, man.
Woo.
He also learned math in Mexico, apparently.
I did.
It's very good.
I did.
You can also notice that we have new lights.
They're really nice. They're way
awesome.
stronger. Can you guys
Way
see
stronger.
that? Oh, you
have it
guys
on the
bring it
show.
up? Really?
And you were testing it. They had it on Tweet and Level Up. They were just testing for our show.
Oh, okay.
They were
Hey,
testing for our show.
I like it. I
And
like
we
what
have
can I say?
Pinata, our co-host for the episode.
It is.
What's the Pinata's name?
I knew you were going to ask me
Of
that,
course.
so I'm going to give you an answer without thinking about anything. Ralph Macchio.
Oh, okay, why?
Because he reminds me of the Karate Kid.
Okay, never seen the movie, so it doesn't matter.
They look similar.
Yeah, so we mentioned we were on vacation last week, so we weren't here.
Yeah.
So hopefully you watched. Actually, they did pretty
They
good.
did,
viewership.
yeah. Great viewership. What are you talking about? It was awesome.
So
It was a great app.
and that's true. If this is your first time watching, be sure to hit the follow button. All right.
By the way, someone screenshotted it last time we were on. You pointed at it. Perfect.
Perfect?
It's like he knew exactly where that thing was.
After a while, you get to learn these.
You get a little
things.
used to it.
On the screen right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like
but I didn't do that.
I don't think you actually had your computer.
Yeah, I didn't even have my computer. Yeah.
But that's true. You could just look at it now that I think about that.
Yeah, I guess it could. Yeah.
Crap. It's a Tuesday, you guys.
Whatever. So
A lot of the news. A lot of the news.
a lot of the news.
Yeah.
Let's jump into a lot of that news.
Let's do it.
All right, Fortnite Season 4 starts today.
Boom.
All right, the meteor finally struck, and Dusty Depot is now Dusty Divot.
Thank God that is the worst part of the map.
Is it?
Yeah, and craters can be found throughout the map now, featuring glowing rocks that can create low gravity for players. And we're going to play it today on LFG
I'm excited.
right after the show.
I haven't played Fortnite in so long, so I do apologize in advance for
all
my
good.
performance.
It's all good.
It's not good.
It's the same
You're
every
just
week.
saying- Yeah. Oh. Ouch. You're basically
no,
saying I don't improve.
I'm in the same boat, man. You know me. I play a lot more PUBG, but like I love that they're doing a storyline. Like the fact that they have a story arc to the BR is so cool, and that the seasons change based on that.
Yeah.
I love this new cutscene that they put out. It's just it's a cool way to do it, and it's great that they've stayed true to the fans and like done a bunch of stuff that they appreciate, right?
Yeah.
With like the whole speculation of what is this meteor?
So
And
good. It's a
I
good
love
way.
it, man.
It's a good way to keep the players invested, right, in the world. Instead
Yeah.
of changing the map or putting out new maps, you keep this map and you make small changes and allow for players to just have fun and feel immersed in this world.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Otherwise, BR games can tend to seem kind of disconnected from anything. So
Well, and especially because like everyone's into BR games right now, but it's not always going to be that. And so you got it just like with any game, you got to keep people enticed. You got to keep people interested. And I think
fresh.
Fortnite does a great job of like adding challenges and now adding a bit of a story arc. Like it's loose, it's just like a cutscene, but it's still like a cool immersive experience.
Absolutely.
And a nice feeling. And the skins are sick.
Are they?
Yeah, we'll show them off after in LFG today.
I'm so excited. So we're gonna play in LFG. I'm super excited. You know what I'm calling? I'm calling it right now.
Llama dinner?
I'm calling a llama dinner.
Yeah, we'll see.
You stay tuned. That's a tease.
We did get one.
We got a chicken dinner.
We've also gotten a llama dinner together.
Oh, that's right on Extra Life.
Yeah.
That was
So
very.
we're 1-1 for a lot of games.
It was 3 a.m. Nobody was watching.
No, not at all.
Anyway,
Not at
so
all.
PUBG. Let's switch over to the other BR game. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
All right. The map of Miramar. Miramar came out on Xbox in the test server last week, and it's coming soon to Xbox. It's coming this month.
Yeah.
Did
you get to play it at all?
I did play it.
You
I played
did?
like 2 or 3 rounds.
Still.
It's like I said this on Twitter, but it's like a completely different game. It
Really?
runs so smoothly.
Really?
It's insane. I don't know. Somebody said that the assets they are using were built in-house, and so it's more optimized. But I was playing it, and I was impressed with how well that team is doing it.
That's
and making
awesome.
Strides. So,
I did not get to touch it. I was out of town, like we said, and I was dying. Like, honestly, that was like the one thing I kept looking at people playing it, and I was just like, oh, I really
want it. Yeah.
I really want to play it.
Honestly, you would have slaughtered
so
everybody.
good.
It's like when PUBG launched because nobody knows the map. Very few people know the map if you haven't played.
Well, it's a huge map. Like learning Miramar compared to learning Erangel, whatever you want to call it. It's completely different experience. And because there's like no foliage, like that's about as dense as it gets, as you can see in that image. You are playing rocks. You are using like ledges and high ground to your advantage way differently. I think it's a sniper's paradise compared to Erangel.
You can still get ghillie suits on this?
Yeah, it's just a giant rock.
It's just a rock?
Yeah.
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
So I had a great time. I didn't get any. Okay, he's lying. Wow. I can't trust you.
You believe me for a solid amount of time.
I didn't believe you. I more so didn't know how to counter. So I was like, I guess it's a rock, whatever. It's like the cardboard box from Metal Gear. You know, that's what I thought it was.
It's actually a character skin that makes you look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh,
think about that.
Yeah. Well, that's fascinating, I should say.
Yeah. Too much.
But yeah, so when it comes out, we'll do some LFG on this.
We got to.
Yeah.
We got it. I'm really looking forward to it. But speaking of PUBG, Gamers for Giving raised more than $770,000 to provide entertainment for hospitalized children.
That's right.
PUBG Corp themselves donated $350,000.
That's right. Mixer partners Covent, Brittany, and so many others took part in it. It's actually led by Zach Weigel from Gamers Outreach, who's an Xbox MVP. So it made me very proud that I work alongside somebody who's doing such great work.
Yeah.
And it's the 10-year anniversary of the event. So they've been working super hard, and you can kind of see an image behind some of the text there. Or you can go to, I think it's Gamers Outreach on Twitter or gamersoutreach.org. You can see a recap of the event. But again,
it was
close to $1 million raised for building gaming stations within children's hospitals.
Yeah, it was honestly insane. They call them go-karts, right?
Yeah, go-karts.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw a bit of I know Split the Wig, excuse me.
Yeah, DA.
Jared FPS both participated as well, and so I caught some of their streams, and like it just looked like such a good time, man.
Yeah, it's great seeing the Mixer partners. A lot of them raised over $10,000 individually. So it's just
congrats to them.
Super impressive. Why weren't we there? We should have been there. Oh, we were on vacation.
We're on vacation.
That's our excuse. But I think we should definitely do it next year, or maybe we'll see.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I'd love to. Can you just sign up? I don't think that's how it works.
So.
Is it really? You can just sign up and go stream there?
I don't know.
way.
I'll ask Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get us in there.
Look at this guy. He knows everybody.
Also, so the next piece of news: Red Dead Redemption 2. The trailer comes out tomorrow. Super excited for this game. New trailer, yes.
Yeah.
And it's coming out in October 26th, I believe.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on the date, but it's
I think it
in
is
October.
26th. Yeah.
Super excited for this. Obviously, Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold, I believe, over 90 million copies, and that's just a testament to how much Rockstar puts in quality content in their games and how much they're able to support the game over time. I think so I think we're gonna get the same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's gonna be fantastic.
It will be interesting if they follow the same way same thing they've done with GTA and 5 in the sense that like all their DLC has been for GTA Online.
Yeah.
And they haven't done much story stuff.
I'm very disappointed by that.
Me too. I mean, I get it because GTA Online is killing it. It's super successful, and the DLC for it has been amazing. But I'm with you. Like, I just like story-driven content. Yeah. And if you played Red Dead Redemption 1, the DLC for that was sick.
Was it good?
All of it.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't get it because if you're making that much money, you should be able to, take chances and have, single-player content be made. But whatever, GTA Online, people love it.
Right. And of course, there's all the BR rumors, like you've seen, all the it's rumor mill, right? But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they talk about this year, if that's like a thing that comes to fruition or not.
Yeah, I heard Madden's gonna have BR.
You think so? What would that even be?
I was trying to trick you like you tricked me earlier.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna fall for. Madden. You could have done, I don't know, any other game, and I might have believed you.
What? You can have Madden do BR. Everybody, like 100 players, take the field, and they start like throwing footballs at each
One
other.
football, first person to score a touchdown wins.
It's made out of lead, so it takes them out.
Oh my God!
And then the last person standing wins the football game and goes on to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I can't believe a game.
Yeah,
I just made a game.
It's like a pretty similar. It's a violent idea, but I'm in.
What can I say?
I'm sold.
I never heard of bull.
We'll pitch it to EA next week. Let's see a deck. Let's see a deck. Let's pitch it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So that is the news.
Thank God. Thank God.
Made it through. Just want to give a shout out to everybody in chat. I know a lot of people have said, have welcomed us back.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Thank you. We didn't acknowledge you. We see Mr. Ruxpin in there. This guy, Tom, please don't make any
Faux, how you been?
Faux Hammer's in there, Fire Punch. Just everybody. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to share the stream. If we get to 1,500 viewers, concurrent viewers, Ethan and I will sing a song.
We're not going to hit that number, so I'll agree to that.
Okay. You heard him. He doesn't believe in you guys. Share the stream out right now.
450?
Mixer.com/tips and tricks. Put it in your tweet.
See?
If we get 1,500 viewers, concurrent viewers, we're singing a song. I don't know what the song is, but we're going to do it.
You don't know what you haven't decided. All right.
figure it out.
That's fine. I'm in. I'm sold. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's see those tweets. It's not going to happen. I promise you that. But next up, someone we haven't had on the show in a while.
That's right.
Very special guest.
Is it Ed yelling from behind the camera?
Not this time. Not this
What?
time. But please welcome Scott Weber.
All right, everybody get up for Scott.
Scott!
There he is. Scott, how are you?
Good to see you, man.
Good. I'm not. You guys just went on vacation. You're better than me.
I'm feeling great.
I'm here slumming it.
Feeling zen.
No, man. We always love having you on the show, regardless of whether you're on
Glad to
vacation
be
or
here.
not.
Having you on the show is like another vacation for us, Scott.
Wow.
That's smooth talker.
I'm sorry about that second vacation. That's a super disappointment for you.
Oh, it's good. Scott, how you been?
I've been great, man. Things
Yeah?
are good. A busy
Yeah?
time of year. We're ramping up for E3. A lot of cool products coming through our program. So
All right.
lots of licensed accessories like
Let's see it.
fan favorite the Duke right here.
Oh, boy. Let's take a look
get
at
this,
that.
This bad boy.
Yeah, I'm excited to check this
Also,
thing
not
out.
the pinata.
Not the
I mean,
pinata.
The pinata.
We tried to license it. It
That's
just doesn't
right.
work on the console. We tried to plug it in.
Can you
nothing
imagine
happened, so-
playing like Fortnite with this thing as a controller?
Yeah.
The Duke is big enough. The Duke is the
the
beefiest.
Duke's plenty big.
Yeah, this is the beefiest controller. If you guys know Xbox at all, you'll know that the Duke was a staple.
OG.
Staple.
Yeah.
So before we get into unboxing, because we're gonna unbox it and we're gonna play a game with it.
Yeah.
But before we do that, tell us a bit about the controller and how it came to be.
You bet. So the Duke is kind of the nickname for the first controller that shipped with the Xbox. It is a large controller, larger than the controllers now. It had a reputation in many ways, and a lot of people really loved it, as evidenced as why someone would make it again. So we worked with Hyperkin on this and talked to everybody on our industrial design team to give them the right to go out and do this and put a couple cool Easter eggs into it. So how do we take a controller that was for Xbox original and modernize it for Xbox One? Well, there was no left bumper, right bumper.
Yeah.
So we added those, and which we'll show you when we unbox it, but we still kept the original two white and black buttons.
Yeah, the white and black
So
buttons.
good. So you can
So
use
that
them if you want.
still use them. Yep.
Yeah,
So they
nice.
map to left button and right button. So you're able to use those if you so please. And in some games it will make sense to do it, and in some games it will not.
It will not. Yeah.
Yeah,
It will not. But the option is yours. So this is a wired controller. It's $69.99, and it's coming out as we speak. So pre-orders have been happening, and those are starting to go out. And then next week we'll see it pop up in some more retailers. And it's a hot item, so you may have a little trouble finding it.
Yeah,
It's a hot ticket item.
I'm curious who you think like this controller's for. Like who would prefer to play on this
Yeah.
thing?
Me. I think it's a huge nostalgic.
It's a nostalgic thing.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
with large hands
Yeah,
have talked
also
to me
that.
forever
Also
about
that.
this thing.
Yeah,
Anytime
it's gonna be great
come
for
up,
athletes.
You work at Xbox? Dude, I love the Duke. You guys should bring back the Duke. It's like, yeah, okay. And then here we are. bring it back. And it's
I'm
been-
curious.
it's
How
a
many
huge
years? How
success.
many years did you hear that before you ended up making? the
Oh,
controller?
forever. I mean, I've been at Xbox for 4 years, and people bring it up all the time.
Really?
But I mean, I've been an Xbox fan forever too. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things. It's a nostalgia thing. Nostalgia it's in right
Yeah,
now.
it is.
So
Totally.
this is for the collector. This is a great thing to play with your backwards compat games. Like maybe we'll do a little bit.
Ooh, all right.
Maybe.
Tease.
But it's also great to just put on a shelf and have people come by and just feel it. Like when it's in your hands, it just reminds you of for me, like playing Halo in college and Fusion Frenzy and all those just original really like get together party games. Back when couch play was
a real thing.
A thing.
Yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
it.
I do too.
Me too.
But
Some games do it. Some games do it well, but it seems like it's dying, man. I
dying,
hope that's
yeah.
not true.
It is.
I will say, you mentioned it before the show, but we were like 10 when
I
it
was
came
10
out.
when it came out. Yeah, it's crazy.
And it
that-
like fit, like it took up my whole lap.
It's crazy.
Like, like it like sat in my entire body. It was
Yeah.
so big.
And Tabs mentioned it a bit earlier that people who were born when the year that this controller came out are like 17, getting ready to go to college.
Oh my
That's
God.
insane. Oh my god.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah,
I was a senior in high school. This guy came out.
Oh.
Believe it or not. Yeah. So a lot of
So it looked normal in your hands.
yeah. So well, they're not large.
Okay.
They're not small. They're acceptable.
Okay, great. Yeah, yeah.
That's perfect. All right, let's unbox this. We're gonna move on. What's this guy's name again?
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio. That's right. We need
See,
him Ralph
someone's
Macchio.
paying
Scott
attention.
watched
See,
this
thank you.
show.
Where have we been?
Rusty. All right, let's take this guy out
All right, here we go.
so we can show you. what we got here.
Oh my God.
So, there it is.
It was gonna fall. There it is.
There it is.
It's
beautiful.
Let's take it out, and it really is just as large as you'd possibly remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right there. So like I said, modernized a few things. Added right bumper right here and left bumper right here. So they are above the triggers, as you can see here. So you can do kind of this...
the pincer.
The claw.
The claw,
Give
yeah.
The claw. The air quotes, we'll call it.
Oh, that's good. I never heard that before.
Right?
That's a good way of looking at it. I want to see that head to controller ratio. Could you just throw that up right next to your head? Look
also
at that.
acceptable size.
My
size
God.
7 1/4.
That is a ridiculously large controller.
And here's an Xbox One controller
Yeah.
For comparison.
Let's
Look
see
at
if we
that.
can-
That is a sizable
There you go,
difference
yeah.
right there. Another cool thing is that they added an audio jack at the bottom. So we've had some wonderful advancements in technology over the last 17 years. And it turns out that adding a 3.5 millimeter jack is one of those things that people kind of like to do, listen to audio and listen to it. So, and then we went ahead and closed this whole section up. We talked to Hyperkin, and we were like, what do we want to do here? Because there's not stuff
no
that goes in here
memory.
anymore. So
Yeah, for those that don't remember, we should highlight, this used to be wide open, and this is where, you put a memory card,
Two
or
of them. It fit two memory sticks.
or a controller, or a headset.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
the cartridge went in the top, which is just so crazy.
Fun times. with
Fun
connection
times,
ports.
you guys.
Fun times. So now just a simple micro USB port there. So when you plug in the controller, it's wired. It connects just like this. Really give you that true feel. I mean, you're corded in, and the cord's plenty long, and you're going to be on that couch playing co-op just like the good old days. Except for Malik, who's like, "What's a couch?" What's a couch?
Here.
Now, arguably the coolest part of this controller is what happens when you press the middle button.
What do you think?
right.
I was trying to show how long it was.
Okay. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Let's see that.
Actually, I was trying to wrap up Scott so we
probably
could steal the
really nice.
controller and quit.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do jump rope also. We could hit that. All right, so I'm gonna plug this in because
Wow, 1,000 concurrent viewers, and they'll do the jump rope, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, here we go.
If you can actually figure out how to plug it in, there you go.
Listen here, Ethan.
You take
it's
that,
very
sir.
dark down here. I can't see.
All right, I'm gonna take my
All right,
controller over here.
Let's plug this bad boy in.
Oh, you got to show
And,
the very special.
That's what we just said.
Oh,
Yeah.
where have I
Why
been?
do you think we're plugging in it?
So let's get it on the controller right here. Look at that.
There you go.
When that's plugged in.
The original Xbox boot screen plays
Isn't that
inside
cool?
of a controller.
The original boot sequence.
Inside the controller itself.
It's in the controller.
Yeah, it's
And
actually
then
sick.
if you want to see it again, anytime you like,
I
go ahead and hit that bad boy.
literally just press that constantly.
That is just, that's nostalgia.
It also brings up the guide, by the way.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, and it brings up the guide. So it's double fun. And functionality.
Isn't that crazy?
Function is fun.
I love going to the guide in Xbox,
Oh,
Scott.
boy,
That is the
my
most fun
favorite
part.
one. God, I talked about some exciting stuff.
So how much do these run?
$69.99.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, they are definitely big collector's item and
cool, man.
Big ticket item, big controller.
Yeah, and shout out to Hyperkin. Like,
Yeah.
my God.
I mean, this was not an easy project, right? To take, we really haven't done this with a third party before. It's been like something where, hey, we made this, we don't make this anymore. We're not going to make this again. Do you guys want to make this? And they have wanted to make this for a long time.
Really?
and-
That's so
and,
cool.
So we're super excited to work with them. Shout out to Chris and all the team at Hyperkin. They did an
Nice.
awesome job on this.
That's awesome.
Nice. Give the gamers what they want. So with that, we figured, how do we take advantage of you bringing the original Xbox controller to tips and tricks? And the only way we know how, which is play games. So we're going to be playing Fusion Frenzy. We got
Yes.
it booted up.
Ooh,
Yes.
man.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the
let's-
classic, the
Let's do
iconic.
it.
It's Bill Gates' favorite game.
I don't think
That's
I played
true.
Fusion Frenzy in about 13 years probably, but I'll tell you what, I played it a lot.
Yeah, well, prepare
Back
to
in the
lose,
day.
Scott.
Oh, maybe.
All right, so I think
I'm
we're
just
just playing
kidding.
like
You're gonna
one or
win.
two mini games.
Yep,
Let's see.
okay.
Which one do you want to play?
Yeah. Is there a random button on this? I can't remember. Probably not.
I'm
All right.
gonna stand over here.
Okay, where are you gonna stand? Right here.
Right here.
Okay.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
see. All right. Chat, do you see it? No, we'll just
have a poll for one of every.
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop wherever it lands. All right, we're doing money.
Money
Oh, I remember
pool.
Money
I
Pool.
remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay.
Collect the most tokens to win.
All
You
right,
use points to
accelerate,
get sucked
reverse.
in. Hold
Got
on.
it.
Are you guys
Accelerate,
ready?
reverse. Got it.
All right,
Feeling
here we
good.
go.
And it's a lot of
Okay.
buttons.
I don't know who I am, but it's fine.
Great.
Yep, okay. Wait, who am I? NPC?
Oh, I didn't look at
We're
the controller.
supposed to get money.
Yeah, we're supposed to get the.
Ah! I'm already dead.
I don't know who I am.
I'm red, I'm red.
Oh, you're red. Okay.
I'm red.
I'm green.
Okay,
I'm
I think you have to
dumb.
get your color.
No, I think you can get all of them. They're
You get them all.
different points.
Oh, they're different points.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Oh, jeez.
It has been a long time since I played Fusion Frenzy.
All right,
This
this
is-
is- we did it on the
The
show a few
original
weeks ago.
risk-reward
Or-
proposition right here.
Exactly.
By the way, this game is a back compat game.
It is.
Yeah.
Back compat.
I need to get some friends together and get get this going again.
I need to get some friends.
That's what I was gonna say. That's the joke I was gonna make. We're just on the same frequency. But yeah, it's really. I'm dubbed the green guy. So
I'm yellow. I'm getting owned.
Oh no.
27 points, Ethan.
I lost 16 points for falling.
This is very hard.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty.
How's it feel on the Duke?
It feels, you know what? It feels exactly like it did back in the day.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
So very frustrating.
No, it's good for dexterity.
I keep falling in the middle.
It's good for it. Actually, this is like really, really cool on Back Impact because this brings back the memory in so many ways. This is exactly how it felt.
Oh.
And that's exactly how it's done.
Did you win? God.
That's why you need the Duke.
Can we do one more? Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
No, I'm out. See you guys. Thanks for having me.
No, that's not fair. Give us a chance to redeem ourselves. Let's do one that's actually fun.
You want? Let's do the duck.
I'm only
one.
good at the boring.
The duck one?
Yeah, where you have to like run around. It's a really quick game. Wait, where is it? It's where you run in circles, and you have to. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Twisted system.
Twisted
Jump or duck.
Jump or duck.
I was thinking like the animal a duck when you said the duck one.
Well, there's duck. There's actually pictures of ducks.
How do you
on there.
duck? I didn't even see.
man.
Oh, it's A to jump and B to duck, I believe.
And do you use the stick at all?
No, it's an infinite runner. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right.
All right.
Chat.
Got
Can
it.
we see some Malik Star hype?
man,
No. Ethan. Or just type Scott.
You guys got it.
I feel like it's much harder on the inside track.
Wait, how am I?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna win this.
I'm so bad. You got to time it perfectly.
Is the computer beating us all?
Yeah.
That's
I
Tell you
think
what,
so.
my reflexes were a lot better 13 years ago.
This is so stressful. I hate this
I'm
game.
gonna lead. Imagine.
Is there a finish line, or you just go
No,
until everyone
last
gets
lap.
knocked? No! I'm dead.
Scott, you will not win.
Oh, man.
I will not allow you to.
No!
Oh no!
What? Oh, you did it, Malik. You did it.
God.
Oh, nice job.
okay.
Nice job. All
There
right.
you have it.
That gets my heart going,
It's
too.
so good.
It
yeah.
does. Yeah.
It really gets it going. All the mini games, and then that last game was just so powerful. Remember, like that game mattered more than any of the mini games. Like
It's
that
crazy.
was just so important.
So good. So
Oh, I
good.
love Fusion
that's-
Frenzy, man.
that's well done.
Scott, thank you so
Yeah.
much for always stopping by and bringing us cool stuff.
Of course.
Yeah.
Check
Thanks
out.
for having me on.
Appreciate
I'm sure
you.
we'll be seeing you again soon.
Yeah,
course.
you
Lots
can-
of cool stuff
You
coming
can leave the
this year.
Duke. I mean, that's
Yeah, I'll just.
Yeah, hot ticket item.
seriously
Hot
though,
ticket
guys.
guys.
I honestly like,
What can I say? What can I say?
as an OG player, man, I'm so pumped to get one, man. It's gonna be
So
good.
good.
I
It's
just
so
gotta
good.
wait.
Cool.
I suppose we do have to actually unplug this and give box it up for him.
okay.
If you can just go ahead and do that.
it's-
I was hoping he would forget. He does, Scott.
Hey.
Take care of her.
Thanks.
Take care-
Appreciate it.
take care of her,
I'm
man.
taking it home. I'm taking it home.
There
Great.
you go.
No,
There
I
you
mean,
go.
I'm taking it back to the sample room. That's where.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
It's not going on my. anything.
Everyone, give it up for
Thanks,
Scott.
guys.
Yes. Oh
Ooh, that
god,
was so much fun.
that was good.
You didn't
Any
win
excuse-
anything.
No, we played 2 games. If we played a third, I guarantee I would have won.
That's not how probability works. But whatever.
Do you want to take some time to explain?
Yeah, so see, you have. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to embarrass myself. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Anyway, today's episode features a lot of Hellblade, and we're going to kick things off with a few tips.
After that, we'll chat with Atrocity RM and then go back to Hellblade with an interview with the creative team.
And the actress from the game.
Yes.
Insane. All right,
Insane.
So let's check out some awesome gameplay and learn some tips for playing through Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a dark fantasy game that falls into the action-adventure genre, but there's a lot more to it than that. You play as Senua, a Celtic warrior who is on a quest to rescue the soul of her dead lover from Helheim, aka the Underworld. Senua is plagued by what she believes to be a curse, but what she's actually suffering from is a mental illness called psychosis. Her psychosis causes her to hear voices and see things that aren't really there, but that doesn't make the danger any less real. So to help you on your journey through the depths of hell, Senua's mind, and the voices and creatures of darkness, all while avoiding the looming threat of permadeath, here are 5 tips for Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Tip number 1, no HUD, no problem. This game is an adventure and an experience, with action, fighting, and puzzle solving guiding the way. But let's not forget about the psychological horror aspect, which plays a huge part in this story. The game starts in tandem with Senua's journey, but with no HUD, one of the first things you'll want to do is check the pause menu to make sure you're familiar with the controls. Learning these controls is pretty valuable since they don't give a ton of warning before throwing you into sticky situations. This menu is also where you can adjust the difficulty, but before we talk about that, let's check out our next tip. Tip number 2, the rot is real. Every time you fail, the rot on Senua's arm will grow. Now if the rot reaches Senua's head, you'll feel the journey, meaning death. Permadeath. Which also means you'll need to start over from the very beginning of the game. So another important step of your playthrough is to make sure you've got the right difficulty setting. The auto difficulty option is the default, but this scales down and up. Some players say this difficulty setting is even more difficult than hard mode. So if you'd rather enjoy the story and skip the permadeath anxiety, drop it down to a setting you'll know you'll be comfortable with. Tip number 3, combat strat. Speaking of permadeath, if you want to survive the entirety of this game, you're gonna need some patience. Even something as simple as crossing a narrow beam high in the air can kill you, so go slow and don't rush. This goes for combat as well. Now, as you start the game, you'll be tempted to smash through enemies, but don't make a habit of this. It isn't much farther into the game before you need a more complex combat strategy that requires proper timing, evasion, and blocking. Perform a well-timed parry for some effective damage, and don't forget about your focus ability. When you land combos and evade attacks, you'll gain focus energy. An emblem will glow on Senua. Don't worry, you'll also be prompted by the voices in her head. Using Senua's focus will slow time, allowing you to deal some massive damage. Tip number 4, the voices. The voices in Senua's head are eerie and unsettling, but at times quite helpful. These voices add valuable narrative, and the audio cues will help you figure out your next steps. The voices also help during battle, letting you know when your focus skill is ready or when an enemy has managed to get behind you. But if you want the full effect of Hellblade's amazing sound design, listen with headphones. The developers used simulated 3D sound, which adds to the realness of the voices in Senua's head, immersing you even further into the game and her mind. Tip number 5, keep your eyes peeled. Runes and glyphs are important pieces of this game. Glyphs act like keys for opening passageways, while runes act like markers for your progress throughout the story. Game chapters are marked by dots, and the red runes will turn a glowing white with each discovered. These runes provide deeper narrative and guidance for Senua's story, so they're worth finding, but they're not always in the most obvious places. Once you finish a chapter, you can't go back, so if you want all the story, make sure you find the runes before moving on. Story is an important part of Hellblade. Its narrative is unique, and the environment, atmosphere, as well as the story are all dark, yet eerily beautiful. One of the most intriguing pieces of this game is Senua's mental health. The developers worked closely with neuroscientists, mental health specialists, as well as people who struggle with psychosis, and through amazing audio and visual effects and distortions, they were able to accurately convey the fearsome effects of this very real disorder. Hellblade's game site even offers valuable information on where to reach out for support if you're affected by any of the issues you see in their game. You can find this information at hellbladehelp.info. Having a character like Senua, who is brave and fierce, yet plagued by mental illness, is an empowering thing for many people. Some of our biggest struggles in life as humans are internal and invisible to others. Experience the story and struggle for yourself with Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Oh. Shout out to Kate on her first VO, by the way.
Oh, I heard she did it.
Yeah.
But we couldn't hear it, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely go back.
Have to go back and watch it. Now, if that looks interesting to you, which it should because it's dope, be sure to stick around because after we talk with Atrocity, we have an interview that we did with the actress that plays Senua and the creative director.
Yeah, we
really
did that
cool.
earlier today, and it was such an honor.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was great.
It really was an honor. By the way, just one more thing from our news. We were talking about Gamers Outreach. I just saw it popped up on Twitter.
Yeah.
That all of the proceeds from Xbox Fan Fest are going to be going to Gamers Outreach. So they just announced that. So that's pretty
Whoa.
cool. So yeah, this is the first year they're charging money, but 100% of the proceeds are
Go to
going
charity.
So
that's still, I mean,
cool.
that's pretty rad.
Yep.
Now, if you're just joining us, this is Tips and Tricks.
We bring you all the news, tips, and tricks every single Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
And
so
unfortunately,
tell your friends.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're there too.
Yeah, we're here, but you can
still learn stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we're bearable, right?
Yeah. I think honestly people come for the partners. So let's move on, shall we?
Let's do it.
We're going to be using Skype as always to connect with Mixer partner Atrocity. Atrocity, can you hear me?
There he is.
I can indeed.
What's up, Atrocity?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Nah, not bad. I'm doing good. There's nice weather outside. What is there to complain about, really?
All right, right on.
No?
I see you smiling at his accent. You like it.
I love accents. I'm a big fan of accent, and I wish I had one. I mean, I guess everyone technically has an accent, but I just want that one. I want yours.
It's not very often you hear a Scottish accent, to be fair. There's not that many of us, so...
No, that's a small...
Well, certainly in comparison to America, anyway.
That's right. All right, let's kick things off, Atrocity. Before we jump in, let's talk about you. Tell the viewers of our show, if they have not checked you out, who you are and what you do here on Mixer.
So I'm Atrocity. I'm a partnered streamer here. Mainly play first-person shooters. I've been streaming for 8 years now, so a lot of wealth and experience in there. But basically, I play FPS games. I have some fun. Sometimes we get a little competitive and a little salty. Sometimes we just laugh and joke about the games. Depends on the day that you catch me on.
Fair enough.
Typical shooter streamer.
Yeah.
Some days you just get salty, and other days
I mean, it's
all good.
really frustrating. But I gotta ask. You're a first-person shooter person. What's your favorite FPS of all time? All time.
I get asked that a lot. It's between Unreal Tournament and Call of Duty 4.
Call of Duty 4.
Call of Duty 4 was
Modern
so
Warfare
good.
was great.
Yeah, but Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
I played the Unreal Championship, which was the Xbox version of that, and I loved it.
Oh my god, it was addicting.
Yeah, it's two very good choices. So you get a passing mark from me.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So what have you been playing lately then? What shooters have grabbed you this year?
It's got to be Fortnite and PUBG. It's the only way to go right now is the Battle Royales. I'm looking forward to seeing what that comes with the new Call of Duty though. The rumours are it's going to be a new Battle Royale for Call of Duty. I'm interested to see how that's going to go.
Interesting.
But I don't know. Right now it's the Fortnite hype. Season 4 just started. I've not even bought my Battle Pass yet, but I'm ready to go.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
So good.
Atrocity, you mentioned that you've been streaming for 8 years.
8 years.
That is I think one of the longest we've had on the show. Like, I don't know if anyone streamed longer. Maybe.
Streaming is a pretty new thing to do, and so for you to be, that forward-thinking and doing it 8 years ago, that's really impressive.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm curious what you've learned in that time.
What have I learned in that time? Be consistent. Be consistent. Find a schedule that works for you, not schedules that work for other people, and learn to take a break now and again. There are times where there is times when you start to get burned out from playing games and stuff like that. Either walk away from the game, try something else, because a lot of people seem to cater to a certain game because they think that's what viewers want to see. Do what's good for you and what's good for your channel. That's the best way to move forward. If you get too stuck up on playing a game for the viewership, you kind of forget why you're streaming and the fun that you have doing it. And that just destroys streaming. That's why you see so many people that are like, I can't do it anymore because I've been playing this for so long and now I've played something else and everybody's left. Just play what's good for you, have some fun with it, and if people enjoy it, they'll stick around. If they don't, they'll find another streamer that caters to them, but you'll have that one key community that are there for you, and that's what matters.
You get your snaps? It's really good advice, man.
Well, it's because this is one of the few times that I've heard a streamer said, learn when to take a break, when to step back and know your limits, and because it's important. Like, too much of anything is not great.
It is, and like, honestly, and Atrocity, you've probably seen this firsthand for a long time. Like, there are a lot of streamers that are scared to take breaks because they're scared to lose audience. They're scared that people won't care when they come back, and like, it's bad. Like, it's just bad. Everyone needs a vacation, man. Everyone needs a day off.
Absolutely. And so, but yeah, you also said to be consistent. That's the number one reason I have not streamed yet. I can't come up with a schedule. I take naps sporadically throughout the days, so I'm figuring it out. Anyway, let's go back to you, Atrocity. Who are you watching on Mixer right now? Anyone you want to shout out?
I've been watching lots of people on Mixer. I've been keeping my eye on Hype Zone, seeing what the competition's like for a start. Got to keep up my eye on those Fortnite players, see who I could be playing against. But mainly right now, I want to start watching some Hellblade streamers. I'm going to say that game looks awesome.
Yeah.
I actually hadn't seen anything of the game, so watching that little tips and tricks there was like, oh, okay, I kind of need to check that out. But yeah, there's quite a lot of people I watch. I've been watching quite a lot of creative streamers, guys like Von Grimm Music, who plays guitar. You've got 707, who does some incredible art.
He does.
And then you've got just loads of amazing streamers on Mixer. Sometimes it's so hard to keep up with all the different people that I want to watch.
It is. It's like, and as we continue to grow, I find myself finding time less and less to meet new streamers, and it's I think that's important to always just be on the lookout for the up and comers.
Look who's coming up. Yeah, for sure. All right.
It's good stuff.
It is very good stuff.
Also, I could just listen to you talk all day. Atrocity. It's like butter on my ears.
Butter on my ears. Put that on a T-shirt. Okay, Atrocity. I'm interested actually. How did you get your name, by the way? Atrocity.
I actually fell into my name completely by accident. Before I started streaming, I actually used to play competitive Call of Duty. I was a full-blown competitive player. It's actually what got me into streaming in the first place. And when I played competitive Call of Duty in the UK LAN scene, as part of my playing, I ended up getting teamed as one of the medium-sized amateur teams against Team Epsilon, who at the time were the top UK pro team. And I actually beat them 3 times in clutches and S&D, where the announcer's exact words was, "This is an atrocity," and I was like, "I'm taking that. I'm running with it. That's mine now."
Oh, I love that.
That is nice. That is nice.
What would somebody say about me that I could pick a stream name for? I'll think about it. All right. Atrocity, it's time for our tips and tricks question. I hope you're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready, Atrocity?
I'm always ready.
Okay, I like that confidence. Let's see if you can deliver. All right, if you could invite 3 video game characters, any 3 you can think of off the top of your head, who would they be and why?
Ooh, that is a good one. If I could invite any 3 characters, let's go for, straight off the bat, you've got to go with the classics. You've got to go with Mario.
Yeah.
You've got to invite him. You've just got to go for it. Second, I'm going to go for somebody who is a video game character, but is also IRL. Got to go Conor McGregor. I love a good bit of UFC.
Really?
I'd love to meet him and invite him to a party. I think that would be some fun.
I'd love to see Mario try and jump on his head.
I'd love to see Conor McGregor act. It seems like he'd be a little hectic of a guest. He might be a bit hectic.
Yeah. Stressful dinner party. All right, and the third.
A Scotsman and an Irishman, though, it's always going to be good.
That's a good point.
On top of that, third, it's a hard one. Probably Solid Snake.
Solid Snake.
Interesting.
It's a good one.
Okay, Solid Snake. They would have great conversations.
This is like if a fight broke out at dinner, though, your house is gone.
Your house is gone, yeah. Poor Mario, he wouldn't know what to do, and Solid Snake.
He'd just go down a tube. He'd just hide in your toilet.
Oh, that's weird.
No, Mario's just going to jump on the bricks and escape. That's
that's good.
That's much better than what I said.
And then Connor and Snake can fight it out. Fair enough. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, those are really great choices, Atrocity. And as someone who's as experienced as you are with streaming, what's like a little piece of information that you'll leave with any new streamer? Like, what's just one little tidbit that you would tell anybody who wants to get into it, like maybe Malik?
Have fun with it. Don't concentrate on the viewers, don't concentrate on the chat, don't concentrate on how many people are there. Just concentrate on having fun with your game and interacting with the people that are there. Don't worry about who's not there. Just be there, be with the people that are there and have fun with it.
It's good.
Be present. I'm going to take that advice. I'm going to take that advice.
All right. Where and when can people find your streams, man?
Can find my streams 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. Mixer.com/atrocity.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, man. You've been a pleasure.
Super fantastic. Everyone, give it up for Atrocity. Thanks, Atrocity. We'll see you on Mixer.
He was great.
He was great. Yeah. They're all great.
And super helpful, super informative.
Accent is fantastic.
Yeah. You like your accents, man.
I do.
You just need to travel internationally more often.
Where would I go?
Anywhere with an accent.
That's fair. That's stupid questions.
All right. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. I didn't want to say
I go
anything,
back and I watch VODs, and we always say words at the same time.
Really?
It's insane.
That's
insane.
We're getting to be like a couple, like an old
crazy.
couple. Anyway, moving on. Earlier today, we mentioned this before. We were blessed to actually interview the creative director and actress behind the game Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
Let's check it out. All right, in this segment, we have two very special guests joining us via Skype from the UK.
Please welcome two members of the Hellblade team, Tameem, the creative director, and Melina, the voice of Senua.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey.
Welcome, you all. How are you two doing today?
Great,
Looking
thanks.
beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining our tiny little show.
Yes, we really appreciate it, and frankly, we need it. I'm just going to come out right out and say it.
Yeah. So how are you all doing today? It looks like
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. What about you, Ethan?
I'm doing all right. Can you use some more coffee? But
I could use some more coffee too.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you again for joining us. All right, so let's get right into it. Can you give us a quick summary of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice?
Yeah, so it's a smallish game by our standards, I think, at Ninja Theory. It's like we call it independent AAA. It's trying to make a game that looks and feels and sounds like a big AAA game, but actually has the heart of an indie game.
Sure.
So that's why it's like half the price of normal retail games, and it's a shorter experience, about 7 hours or so. And it's about Senua, played by Melina, who's a Celtic warrior, and she's traveling on this vision quest into Viking territory to get back the soul of her lover. And what makes it different is that Senua has psychosis, so she sees and hears the world very differently. And as a player, you see and hear the world as she would.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a historical drama, but adventure, but because of the way she sees the world, it becomes a fantasy.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely intense.
Definitely intense. And you guys mentioned how it's an indie game, but it has production values of a full game. It is one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. So huge congrats to you all.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was gonna say the awards prove it too. Like you guys have won a ton of awards, and
we don't like to talk about the awards.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. No, it's fine. I mean, honestly, I just walk around with it. I'd go to Starbucks, like, oh yeah, no, I
You might
got
get
this.
free coffee. Yeah,
exactly.
You never know. Melina, actually, your journey to becoming a Senua was actually interesting. You started off by being a video editor. You started as a video editor and slowly did motion capture, and then you became the lead. Can you talk about the development? Because that is interesting to me. That is fascinating.
Yeah, I was just shooting behind the scenes and creating the dev diaries that you can watch on YouTube. And when the original actress decided to take on a different job, then Ninja Theory kind of asked me to do a few tech experiments with them, like trying on the suit and the helmet and shooting some scenes. And then after a while, Tam thought that I had some potential, I guess. And then they offered me the role.
It was also cheaper that way.
Yeah, it was cheaper.
Well, I think you did a great job regardless of the price. I think it was fantastic. And you even won the Game Award. How was that going up on stage and having that be your first performance and winning an award? That must have been insane.
Yeah, that was really, really scary. I've never been on a stage in front of people, so I was dying on the inside. But yeah, I managed.
But happy though.
Yeah, but happy, of course.
Sure. No, I mean, honestly, congrats. I can't imagine that journey. Like, you can talk about it all you want, but it's nuts. And seriously, you should be proud of what you guys have accomplished. The game is, I think, reception has been insane. You guys have done very well for yourselves, and it's been an absolute joy to see this whole adventure unfold.
Absolutely.
So obviously with Mixer and everyone's, we've seen a lot of people streaming this game, and with the resurgence of the Xbox release, I think we're seeing a lot more streams kind of coming back. In your guys' opinion, what's like the best way to experience this game with viewers, with the headphones? Like how should someone play this game for their first time?
Yeah, so headphones in the dark with a 4K HDR TV is the ideal setup.
And pizza.
No,
Pizza.
now the reason you should play with headphones is because to replicate how people hear voices, and we work with people who are voice hearers. They hear voices, and we worked with them for 3 years on this to try and get the experience right. We use a technique called a binaural recording, which is this special microphone that has ears, rubber ears on it, and we had theatrical actors jumping, grabbling, grabbing each other, screaming, shouting around, and talking around this microphone. And when you put on headphones, it replicates exactly what it was like in that point. So you can hear the voices, not just the direction they come from, which you get from a 5.1 or 7.1 setup, but you can hear how close they are. Oh. You can pinpoint their positions.
Yeah.
And it's really, really unnerving and strange. So that's why we say play with headphones. They don't even have to be expensive headphones. They can be just regular cheap headphones. But you'll get a quality of sound that you just cannot get with a surround sound setup.
Oh,
it's so good. Yeah, sound is such an important part of games because it really builds that immersion. So I love that you all are focusing on that. Just to take a quick, just go back to the story real quick. I know the story obviously is dealing with some very strong topics. How was that creating the story, Tameem? And Melina, how was it like acting that? It must have been very taxing on you.
Yeah, you definitely have to get into a dark space when you play that role, yeah. So sometimes I would just like sit on the floor for 30 minutes and try and get into the zone, and I forbid everybody to talk to me because I really had to focus on the scene. And once I was ready to go, I just went, okay, let's go. And everybody started rolling the cameras and then the tears are rolling. And it's quite hard.
Writing it was hard as well, because a lot of these stories, and they're a composite of a lot of people's experience and people we've been working with. So, I don't think of Senua's story as fictional. I see it as a combination of real people's experiences, and it's some of it's quite heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And you got to put yourself in their shoes and really go, like Melina did, really go deep and dark. And then when the game was released, you sort of got to crawl out of that hole with your fingernails. I didn't expect it to affect me like that.
That's really cool. I think one thing, obviously, like the big difference with games and movies is with games you're actually playing the experience, and we're getting to a point in the industry where like more and more story-driven games are just like making you connect so much with the characters, and you guys hit the nail on the head with this game. Like
Absolutely.
It is very emotional and very intense.
Yeah, absolutely. Real quick, you guys also did something cool upon the release where you said if you sold a certain amount of copies, you would donate money. How did that come about? I think that was a really cool thing that you all did.
Well, last year we did on Mental Health Awareness Day, we put all proceeds of the game towards a mental health charity in the UK called Rethink Mental Illness. And we raised £60,000, so about $80,000.
Wow.
So we wanted to, because we released on Xbox, we wanted to do something for Xbox players, a chance for them to, because people actually, believe it or not, like to give money and feel good about it,
Yeah.
So we wanted to do something similar. We just wanted a different idea, something fun online on Twitter. So if we hit this target, 50,000 sales, we'll give $25,000, and then if we hit 100,000, we'll give another 25,000. So we hit 25,000, and when we do sell 100,000, we'll donate that. So in total, that will be like $100,000.
Jeez. Yeah, that's awesome.
This isn't from us. This is from players.
Yeah.
So, and people feel good about it. It's really great about it. So it's a bit of marketing, sure, but it's
deeper than that.
It's a good way to do marketing, which is it helps everyone.
Yeah, honestly, like if everyone did marketing like that, it'd be a little bit better place.
Better world, I would agree.
Yeah, no, that's great. So you guys, do you want, like, obviously this game is deep. We've talked about how it's pretty dark, it's intense, but it's a great story. Do you guys want to keep pushing the boundaries of games like this as a studio? Is this kind of the trajectory you're looking towards in the future?
I think we'll always do a mix. This particular. Although the team was, pretty small, it was about 20 people on average that made it. The actual Ninja Theory team is 100 people, so we've got a bunch of other projects on the go, and they're very different, all of them. I like this kind of deep, introspective, dark journey, and I didn't intend for it to be scary. which does make me think, well, what happens if we do try and make something really scary?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
You should.
so maybe I'm thinking of that. But what I learned from Hellblade was just how powerful gaming can be, in a way that films and books can struggle, because you don't participate in books and films, but you do participate in games. And that's a power, I think, I knew was there, but I didn't quite realize its potential until we started to hear feedback from players about Hellblade.
Yeah, it's insane. I agree 100% with what Ethan said and what you said to me.
Yeah.
Games are so much less passive that you end up just immersing yourself and you just become a part of the game, and it really affects you.
Please make a scary game. Please make a scary game. That would be sick. That would be so sick.
Yeah, but piggybacking off of that, Melina, do you plan on doing any more performance in games? Because since you did so well the first time.
Well, my main job is still video editing here at Ninja Theory, so I'm here pretty much full time. But I've had a few castings on the side, and I'm still waiting to hear back about it. And
nice.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we've got our own in-house. Melina's German. I don't know if you know, but I sort of think of her as our own in-house female Arnold Schwarzenegger. We'd be crazy not to use her again.
A compliment.
Yeah. I would take it. Are you kidding me?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that comparison.
So good. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Before we go, do you have anything you want to give to say to the fans who supported Hellblade?
I just think I'm grateful to all of our fans. But what's been particularly nice is that usually when you release a game on one platform and then the other, like, you get a lot of rivalry and infighting amongst the fans. And on this game, I'm just grateful that everyone has just been so supportive and just gone, we're glad you guys have got the chance to play the game.
They're all being very nice.
Everyone's really nice to each other. And thank you Xbox players for being patient. I mean, we did optimize the game for Xbox, and we wanted to make sure it was like, it is, the HDR is beautiful on it. We put 10% off for pre-orders and in the first week, and we did all this stuff because we do genuinely just want people to go in and love the game and know that we want them to have a great experience with it.
Well, it was, honestly, absolutely worth the wait. It was a lot of fun. Tam and Mel, thank you so much. We had a great time chatting with you.
Thank you.
All right, let's kick it back to the live show.
Future, we're back.
Whoa, hey everybody. By the way, great interview.
So good.
Thanks again. Shout out to them because it was awesome. I can't believe they did it. I can't believe they said yes. Your pack.
What in the world? I know. It is on.
Oh.
No, I don't.
It is on now.
What? I don't remember turning it off.
It's okay.
Sorry. It's a habit. I gotta stop doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta kick that habit. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Habits are hard to kick. Anyway, yes, no, you're absolutely right.
It was so good.
It was one of those things where, doing the show and getting to interview people who are making the games and who are actually in the games is something that we've always wanted to do, and being able to do that, it just
feels good. It feels good. Anyway, welcome back to Tips and Tricks. If you're just joining us, we do this show every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. We talk about stuff and things and things.
That's exactly right. Or tips and tricks and news.
Oh.
But things and things and things.
I said stuff and things and things. Sorry. But no, it's fine. It's fine. We've been on vacation.
That's our excuse, yeah. And by the way, the vacation has done well for your skin.
Thank you very much.
You are tanned.
Almost as tanned as you. I was going to say, you're looking like you got some color, my friend.
Yeah, just a little bit. I sit out in the sun.
There you go. There you go.
And scene.
Hey.
We were waiting all show to say something like that.
Had to go with that bit.
That's right. Anyway, it's time for our top 5 list.
We're still going to do it. How much time we got left? Perfect.
We can do this.
We can fit it.
Let's talk about top 5 paid games on the Microsoft Store.
Rolling right into this. Friday the 13th game rounds out number 5. Will you get out of here?
Yeah. Marco, Ralph. His name is
Ralph Macchio, yeah.
Ralph Macchio.
Because I said the other one, yeah. Anyway, Friday the 13th, the game, great title, and frankly, it's maybe because it was on sale. This game is like never on sale, so that's why I think maybe it made the list because it actually was on sale.
Very good game. It's one of those games that started off that whole trend of multiplayer only games that asynchronous multiplayer.
I love it. Oh.
Yeah,
especially with a horror a horror side to things. Like, it's just so much scary. Like, I don't know. Horror games lend themselves great to this genre.
Absolutely,
And I want to see more of it, guys. I want to see more.
We want to see more. Number 4, it's Skyrim Special Edition.
Wow. Really? Nice.
You like Skyrim?
I love Skyrim. I'm just shocked that it's on here.
Yeah,
what can I say? It's been out for 1,000 years, and it's been on every console since the Super Nintendo.
I'm pretty sure it's on my phone.
Skyrim Mobile. In at number 3, we have Far Cry 5, still on the list.
Yeah.
Doing well. Great title.
I still haven't gotten a chance to play. I played the first half an hour, and I need to get back into the game. But
Yeah, the co-op is so fun.
it's gonna be difficult, man. State of Decay is coming out soon, and I'm playing all these games.
There's a lot of good games.
That's how it happens. Number 2, it's PUBG.
PUBG. And number 1, top paid game in the Microsoft Store right now is Fortnite, which means people are buying the Save the World side of it, which is great because it's awesome, and they're supporting it just as much as the BR side.
It's very interesting. I wonder if it takes into account like when you purchase skins or something.
Maybe.
That is very fascinating that game is selling better.
Maybe.
Yeah, I
maybe.
don't know.
Like maybe everyone's buying the battle
We'll have
passes
to look
and
into
stuff.
it, yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Next up.
Yeah, it's top 5 sellers on Steam, and it's number 5 is Total War Saga: Thrones of Britannia.
What? This must have been on sale as well. I'm a big fan of Total War, and when like if you don't know what Total War is, big RTS game, been around for a long time, and there's so many iterations that like whenever it goes on sale, they do these huge releases where you can buy like every game for $25, $40, everything but like the most recent 2 or whatever. So yeah, it's good
Is it
stuff.
about war?
Yes, Total War.
Total War.
Total
Got it.
and complete
Got it.
war.
I get it. All
Got
right, so number 4, it's BattleTech.
What?
This is why I like doing these. Number 3 is Frostpunk. Number 2,
Let's see number 2.
Stardew
Valley made it. Yeah.
there you go. Okay, somebody
People like
really
to chill
excited
out.
about that. And
People like
the
to chill out.
People like to chill. Number 1 for the top seller on Steam is Beat Saber,
Beat
which
Saber.
is a VR game where you're slicing things to the beat with lightsabers.
Oh.
This is why I love doing the Steam list because it's always way different.
It's so different,
Yeah.
and that's the beauty of being a PC gamer. Is you have like there's so much more variety, I think, in the amount of games that are releasing on Steam at any given
Which is
week.
only a good thing. You just have to
only
sort
positive.
through all the crap, but you'll find gems sometimes.
Yeah, you will, because there's a lot of crap on Steam. Now, before we get into our last few lists, we want to know what you guys think next week's top 5 should be. It has been a while. This has been a long time. Anyway, here are the options. Top 5 wacky sports games.
Top 5 arcade racers.
And the top 5 best love stories.
Ooh.
Top 4, because number 1 is obviously me and Malik.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Anyway, last time you voted for this week's top 5, and you picked top 5 relaxing games. At
Whoa.
number 5 is AC Origins Tour Mode.
Oh my goodness. This
this
is
a VR
Discovery
thing?
Tour. No. So this is a Discovery mode that they added to Assassin's Creed Origins that is literally no combat. You walk through ancient Egypt and you do missions that talk about the history of Egypt.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is
very,
so cool.
very neat. If you're into history, it's awesome. I've played a lot of the Discovery Tour. It's nice. It's really just nice.
I did not know that was a thing. Do you see the assassin climbing every once in a while? Climbing up a building?
No.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be
Maybe
cool.
not,
I don't know
maybe
if I saw that. It's not accurate. Maybe that's
I guess
why.
that's not. You don't think people are climbing up? Probably not. Anyway, number 4 is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I agree with that, but I will say sailing in that game was absolutely beautiful.
Was it?
And like nothing compared to like there was nothing like it out.
Yeah.
And so that game was stunning when it came out for
Very
GameCube.
unique art style.
Absolutely beautiful. And it was so fun to just climb mountains and sail around
Sail
just
the sea.
exploring. That
Speaking
was
of
great.
sailing, let's go to number 3. It's
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves. Now, granted, whenever you get attacked by a ship, it's not so
No, it's
relaxing.
very stressful.
But for the most part, it's a really enjoying journey.
You mentioned on the show that you actually just play it in your office when you need to de-stress.
Yeah, I do. That's actually a true thing. Like if I've had a bad meeting or just like I just need a moment to myself because I'm stressed out, I will jump in a single ship and I will literally just sail around looking for shipwrecks. Like I won't pick a voyage, just something easy, something that I can do in 10 minutes and be done, and it calms me down.
Nice,
Really does.
nice. It's very good.
Yeah.
Number 2, it's Minecraft because it's Minecraft.
What else to say?
Yeah. And number 1 for top relaxing game, it's Stardew
Valley.
Which the multiplayer beta is going on right now.
What? Oh, I didn't know that.
What is multiplayer about that game? What do you?
It's gonna be co-op, so you're gonna be able to do a farm together and do the story together. That's
Cooperative,
I mean, that's all it
okay.
is. But it's gonna be great. I mean, that game is again very relaxing, beautiful, and a lot of fun. I think it's only gonna improve with multiplayer. It'll be sick.
You heard it here first, folks. First,
Yep.
whatever words. All right, Tabs. What we cover next week?
It's a love story. Baby, just say yes.
He just quoted Taylor Swift.
Did he?
Yeah. So good for you, Tabs. So number one, as we mentioned, is already taken. So we'll be figuring out what's 5 through 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. You know, there's only 4 spots out there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get there. No one will beat us, though.
No one.
No one. All right, we made it.
Right?
It's exactly 4 o'clock. Sorry for this weird episode. I had a great time, though.
It was good.
It was fun.
It was good, man.
It was fun.
Let's do it.
It's good to be back. We
to be
missed you
back.
guys. We hope you missed us, too. And if you didn't, who cares? Thank you so much for visiting us. If you're new to the show, again, we do this every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific. We talk about games. We talk about news. We talk about stuff. We talk about things.
And we have a good time. That's
we
the
have a
most
good time.
important part about it.
We have a very good time. We hope
have a good time.
We hope you forget about your problems when you come onto the show and you just watch ours.
You watch us struggle to remember to turn on our mics. You watch us struggle with teleprompter.
Yeah.
It's just a good time.
Yeah.
It makes you feel better about yourself.
Cringy jokes, what else?
All the good stuff.
Anyway, be sure to give us a quick follow in that upper left corner.
Oh, it's right there.
And you'll always know when we go live.
That's right.
But we're not done, actually.
We are never done. Well, that's not.
Oh,
true.
let's plug that in. Let's plug our sister show as well.
Okay, so you can watch if you like esports, which you should. You can check out our sister show, This Week in Esports, every single Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. But of course, you want to come back and watch Tips and Tricks every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific.
Yep. Now, of course, we also have another show around called Mixer LFG, and that show airs every Tuesday right after the show, and every Friday right after the Level Up cast. Today, we're going to be playing Fortnite with you guys. Poorly, we really need you to carry us.
Yes.
I cannot stress that enough.
Yeah, that's right.
But we're going to be checking out the new Battle Pass.
I'm
Open
excited.
lobbies. It'll be fun.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So yes, you can go to mixer.com/mixerlfg to follow, or you can just stick here.
We'll host
stick
it
around
up.
here, and we're gonna host it, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be playing some Fortnite. So don't move a muscle because we're coming right back.
Coming right back.